the fucking Twitter page and stuff before I start streaming.
Cool. We are live now, by the way.
Go on.
Would it?
Ah!
Cool.
Why do I do it with my life? Broadcast game. No, not Twitch. YouTube. Oh, my fucking... I'm so pissed off with that race. Nobody updated Twitter. Are you mad? Fucking hell. I did sign in. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is going on? Hey.
Hmm?
Your mic's a bit close.
Ah?
Your mic is a bit close.
Thank you. Is that better?
Yeah.
Thanks. Do you need an invite? Because you're not in the lobby. Or are you?
I am.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay.
Has it started yet?
Yeah. Started about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, do you know what?
I mean, my stream, yeah?
No, I'm on about the thing.
Oh, no, it's not started yet. No, they've not started yet. I mean to start in 5 minutes, so. Right. Okay, let's get going. Good evening, everyone. This is Pistol Racing and Kieran Reese. We're both going to be doing some commentary as well as Twitter feed updates for you guys tonight in what is going to be round 5 of Tier 1 of the OBF1 Racing League taking place tonight at Austria. Now, obviously, I had this race on Monday in the Power Rangers League, and I think it led to some very exciting racing and some very exciting last lap action with drivers running out of fuel. Do you reckon that's going to be an issue today, Kieran?
Well, hopefully. I'd hope they have learned from that little mistake. Hopefully.
Yeah,
Jim.
that's yeah, Jim got hit hard with that, didn't he? Dropping from, I think it was 3rd to 8th in the last lap, and obviously it's one of our shorter circuits. What, 1 minute? What do you think quality times? I'm thinking high 1.2s, low 103s.
I'm expecting 102s.
Ditto.
Whether we get it is a different story, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. And let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship. It's been a couple of weeks, so where are we? So I can see, oh, it's very close at the top. We've got League Admin Short Marcus leading with 61 points. H. Taylor second in the Williams on 57 points, with Mitch and Little Jim not too far behind on 48 and 46 points respectively. So I think it's still very much to play for. A third of the way through the season we are already. Still very much to play for. Definitely a lot to fight for with the championship on the line. Let's see if Marcus is able to defend his lead today. Maybe we can get him in for a little chat later if he is still our championship leader, hopefully. Especially after his very famous win at Monza earlier in the season. So we've just seen the grid fill up now. Got 18 drivers in. hopefully it won't be too long before we get going with the usual format of 50 of short qualifying followed by 50% race, which here at Austria is a 36 lap race. Going to be very quick. Safety cars, I reckon so. It's good. I think there's going to be a lot of a lot of incidents, especially coming down to the likes of turns 3 at the end of the first sector. I really see accidents happening there. What do you think is going to be the accident highlight?
Turn 1, that sausage curb on turn 1, that one is going to be, that was a problem on Monday for some of the drivers. So turn 1 is definitely going to be an issue for some of them, especially half.
Especially half. Well, here Kieran has called it. Especially half is going to be struggling with sausage curb. Especially half.
Yeah.
So we've got the live chat up as well, guys. Please do tune into the stream and hopefully you get to enjoy. Apparently we have a comment, but I'm not seeing that just yet. Mr. Jonathan Cox is here with us. What are you saying? Good evening, Jonathan. Are you racing with us tonight, Jonathan? I haven't seen him. Yes, in this Scuderia. Ferrari, as I like to call it. So, Scuderia. I call it, Ferrari Scuderia. So, I'm intrigued to see who's going to win this today. CDM did very well on Monday. On the circuit, I think hopefully he's also learnt his lesson with regards to track limits. I think that's what ultimately cost him the race and needed to fuel save at the end, so couldn't give HT the battle that he perhaps would have liked to. I know what that's like, having just experienced it in a tier 2 race, having to fuel save, and the second I start doing so, retiring. So let's see how that goes for CDM. Again, hopefully one of the drivers who has learnt his lesson.
Saved? Has that saved? I think that has saved. Sorry, I'm just setting up the stream on YouTube.
No worries, mate. No worries. You do what you got to do. I do see some of the drivers have started readying up. 2 of them being the admins. So I think we will be getting going very shortly.
What's your predictions? Who do you think is going to take the victory?
I think the driver that's going to take the victory is the one that has the lowest accumulated total race time. But if we talk about names, I'm gonna go with Paul Harrison. He's clean, he's had very consistent results, and I think he's got serious pace on these speed tracks. I
think he's got 2, maybe 3 wins as well now.
I think he's got just this week in this league. I know he got his first win earlier on in the season on the Monday multiplayer. I don't think he'd won a race before that, and that would have been China. Yeah, that was China. Has he won any races in Tier 1? I'm not sure. Hopefully someone will correct me.
Paul.
Are
you here?
Yes, Paul, if you're watching on the stream. I think you've won 2 races in OBF1, if I'm correct. But yeah, I don't know why. And I also think another driver to watch out for who we've not seen his full potential, it's SpongeBob. Obviously he's shown some insane pace at times, but has gotten a little bit unfortunate, and it's kind of left him closer towards, I'm not sure, SpongeBob. He may have done it. Unfortunately, I wasn't around for that one, so I'd have to double check. But yeah, I think apparently Paul won last week at Abu Dhabi. Kieran?
He did.
He did, so that would be his second race, definitely. So let's get some graphics up. We've now got 18 minutes of quality. We've got a dry quality session here, so that's fantastic. Hopefully we don't have a dry race. No, just kidding. I guess we'll get to see, because obviously I think if it is a wet race, everyone's going to go out on the softs to set the fastest time. If not, it's going to be a mixture. as we see the first car going out, which is an Alpha Tauri. Now, is that Mitch or is that his teammate Denmark? I would do wonder. That would be Mitch. Mitch is the first driver out and out on the mediums. So that tells me it's going to be a dry race. Straight off, why would you set a...
You wouldn't.
Exactly. And hey Moshe, congratulations on the podium in T2. Didn't get to see the last part of it. Had to tune in for this, but congratulations as my teammate. Wish I could have done us justice as well. But seeing a lot of drivers out on track already. If I'm correct, 10 drivers out on track already within the first 90 seconds of quali starting. So all of them with their setups on. I'm going to sit on board with Mitch for this one. If you've got anyone you particularly wish to watch out for, mate.
2 seconds. Updating.
No worries.
Updating live. Where's my bloody emojis?
I do not know where your bloody emojis are, but your emojis are somewhere.
Thanks.
Good line there for Mitch through turn 1. He might get a bit of traffic from McLaren. No, the McLaren does move over. That's good driving now and going to save from Short Marcus. I think Short Marcus has just come out, so a 15.9 for Mitch. We've got a very fast Harv. What is Harv going to do here? I didn't get to see what his sector 1 time was, but he did not go faster than Mitch on the mediums as well. So where did Mitch come from? There we go. So getting back on board.
Currently on board with
Good
Jim
line.
and is out lap at the minute.
Cool. We've got a slow moving Red Bull again. Right, what does Harv do? 44.476 for... Oh, Harv 4 tenths up on Mitch. Harv 4 tenths up on Mitch in the second sector. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1, a very slow moving Mercedes. Again, going to presume that's Sanchez. No, it's got to be Short Marcus. No, sorry, Short Marcus, side space. Good line there for Harv coming around the last corner, and Harv is going to set a 103.502. I think Mitch must have invalidated. Mitch did invalidate, and seeing as it's going into another lap, I can only assume it was a last corner invalidation. I think it's the only one. It's the only one that will order penultimate turn 9 or 10 that will invalidate you. So Harv currently, as I say that, Taylor popping right up behind Harv, 34 thousandths of a second. Now, if I remember correctly, it was them two who were challenging for pole on Monday. The other way around. And HT pipping Harv by, I think it was about 42 thousandths of a second. So again, matching each other.
Here. Oh, he just misses out. No, he just
no,
missed
he
out.
doesn't. He's half a second behind. Half a second difference here between Jim and Harv. Coming in at 7th. Paul Harrison in 6th on the mediums as well. Only 3 drivers, interestingly enough, in the top 10, sorry, in the top 9 on mediums, on soft, sorry. So we've had 10 drivers at a time. Side of spaces, I think.
Lou is a 103.5 in second now.
Wow.
That was a quick on softs. He's on softs. Yeah. He's opting for the softs.
But here's the thing. This is going to be a soft medium strategy.
It will be.
So
the driver might opt for a 2-stop, but it's not likely.
I think safety car will play the part on that. So where are we? Who can we watch on track? I've got is Little Jim setting another lap. He's 86 thousandths up as we come through the last corner. Gets a bit of a curb there. Is he going to improve here? It's going to be a 103.836, moving him past Matt Chandler and Paul Harrison, and I think Towney as well. No, I think Towney was just out of region. So yeah, moving him up to 7th. I reckon he'll be going again on the softs. Jim will not. Jim will not be happy with that. See, Paul Harrison has gone purple in the first sector. He comes around the final corner. I was surprised to see it, but I did. And a 103.784, good enough for 7th. Pippin again, Little Jim on the medium tyres. Okay, we got short mark. Oh no, sorry. H Taylor's coming out again. Straight back out, straight onto the softs. He wants pole. And Harv, I think it's shown here. Harv is going onto the softs.
Harrison's a second down on his previous time. That's not going to be good. Probably an in lap by the looks of it.
Steve Ventino has popped up in 6th on the softs. Do you think? I mean, I'm seeing this. For me, this is drivers have gone out and set their banker lap on. Sorry, I was just reading the comments on the stream. So I think we're going to have the drivers starting in on the softs. Nobody is going to want to be towards the back. Obviously, this is a very competitive field. It's a very quick field. They're all going to want. They're not going to want to be further down than they have to be at the end of the day. So. Right, so where are we? I've got it's SpongeBob. He's on his flying lap, gets a great exit out of turn 10. This is going to be a 103.774 on the medium tyres. Currently the fastest runner on the mediums. A 103, only 2 tenths behind Harv as well. But saying that, Harv did set his time on the mediums, didn't he? So, but 2 tenths, yeah. A quarter of a second behind Harv. That is some serious pace there from. It's SpongeBob, who I think, is he dived out of this one? Yeah, he has dived out of this one. So CDM on the mediums as well, 103.9. I'm really impressed here by the fact that the top 11, 12, so let's just say it, the top 14 are separated by 6 tenths of a second. I mean, I know it's only a 63-second lap, but wow.
Mitch is about to start his first flying lap by the looks of it.
Okay, I'm on board with HT. He gets a little bit uncomfortable there coming out of turn 6, but he is 2 tenths up on his time, which will see him move up to provisional pole as Jonathan Cox equals H Taylor's time. It literally for the 1000th.
Thanks Harv for the comment on the stream. Imagine being Kieran. I can't imagine it. I live that life. Thanks.
Can't be that bad, right? 103.246 for H Taylor, taking provisional pole. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think he needs to find at least another 3-4 attempts, and I would say that was lost in turn 6 to 7. Just at the end. I can't see that comment by Harv. Have I missed something?
It's on my stream.
Oh, okay. My apologies. Okay. So, where are we?
He's 2 seconds up, he's got to be on an in lap.
Okay.
2 seconds down.
I'm watching short Marcus now, our championship leader, Marcus, league admin. 2 tenths up on his time as he gets a little bit out of control there. Coming through turns, I think that's turn 8, yeah, turn 8. I think he's going to have lost some time there. But it should still be good enough, and nope, he dives into the pits. Oh, wow, wowza.
Jim's coming through sector 2 now. He's looking quite quick. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2 and 3, and if that's just drivers giving way.
Nearly half a second up. Wow. This is going to be hot. This is going to be close.
Close to invalidating.
That was,
is he
but.
Gonna take provisional pole now coming through.
Yes.
Comes to the last turn now.
Good line.
Jim, take your hat
nope,
off. Oh,
fourth.
no, it's not.
Fourth.
Oh, HT's got provisional pole though with the
yep,
103.2.
Still, yep.
Oh, right.
But I still see this going into the high 102s. I don't think we're gonna see pole position in the 103s, and I think H Taylor will know that and will be out again very shortly. So who else have we got? And as I live and breathe, Matt Chandler, 103.447. Williams 1-2. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Sorry, as a Williams fan, I've got a wish for this. In the future, in real life. I mean, we kind of had it at Spa, but I didn't get to see that, unfortunately. Paul Harrison has just gone into third. 4, 6, 7, literally 0.02 of a second behind Matt Chandler.
FGH. No, is he on a lap?
FTH.
DRS light on, so he must be.
He is on. He is. Yep, he's hot lapping.
Yeah.
He's 600ths up. He's 600ths up on his first sector.
Not much. Can he improve even more?
Let's have a look. Let's watch it.
Coming into sector
Oh, that's
2.
a very good line there for FTH through the corner, but he will have lost time, not getting as close to the inside as he could have. Nice firm lines there through 6.
Oh, he was going to invalidate that. He's 4
Sorry,
tenths
that's
up at the
10-8. Yep. This is looking good for him. This potentially puts him into the top 10.
He is
And when you think of drivers
10.
like Fatir, top 10, just squeezing into the top 10 on a speed track like this, it makes me think I know where I'll be starting if I ever end up.
Second place.
Where did that come from? Wow.
With a 103.3.
I want to know where that came from. I mean, a sector. That's 3 tenths he improved on his
He was only
final sector.
Thousandths up in the third sector, so
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Take your hat off for here.
Yeah. I'm now on board with SpongeBob, and he is 4 tenths up as well. 4 tenths up. He's only half a second behind Fatir. I mean, H. Taylor in pole.
Of a second up on his previous time, coming out of sector 1.
What's SpongeBob going to do here? This is going to be special. That's a fantastic line through turn 10. This is going to be 103.218, and SpongeBob goes first. Provisional pole here for the Red Bull driver. His teammate Little Jim down in 8th, and wow, I don't even get a chance. I don't even get a chance to finish my sentence before HJ takes it away from him. Wow.
Who's now down on his time by 8 thousandths of a second.
I'm sitting on board with a new driver to the league that I'm not aware of, Towney. I'm looking forward to seeing what his pace can be like. Currently sitting in 15th position, just ahead of his teammate in the Aston Martin CDM.
Little background for Tony. He made his debut on Monday.
Okay.
I think he had a pretty decent race, to be honest. He stuck
Let's
in
see
there.
how
I
he
think
does.
he finished in the top 10. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure he was in the top 10.
Cool. Let's see what he does here. Let's get 102, 3, 103, 4, up to 5th for the Aston Martin driver. For the debutant here in Tier 1, setting his stamp on the mark. We've got both Mitch and Stay on fast laps as well. What are they going to produce here? I'm sitting on board with Stay. I'm going to compare. Stay's giving away Mitch, so Mitch can get past. 2
thousandths of a second up going into sector 2.
Okay. I think there's not much time to gain in that first sector because it's 15 seconds long and it's flat, isn't it? You're flat out all the way. Mitch getting a nice line there through turn 9. And he invalidates again on turn 10 for Mitch. That lap would have seen him going up to 8th.
Marcus, what happened, man? We want
Marcus
that McLaren
lost
up to the top. I was on board with you then, Marcus. I'm disappointed in you.
I'm on board with Cyberspace now. I am on board with Cyberspace now. Now he was obviously his first lap not really counting a 119.2. Obviously he would have had some issues there, maybe a big spin, but as he comes through turn 9 and then 10, good line. This is obviously going to get closer. Whereabouts though? Whoa, 104.302, so just improving against his teammate in the Mercedes. Sanchez, a reserve for Tier 2, drove very well earlier in America. I think that just shows the difference here in pace, Tier 1 to Tier 2. I mean, talking about a track like Austria, it is pure sprint and 2 seconds separating HT at the top to Sanchez at the bottom.
Sanchez is a Tier 2 driver.
Yes, yeah, he is, but he I do believe, if my memory serves me correctly, he is in the top 5 of Tier 2 now with his points from today. So we'll see, but definitely one of the faster Tier 2 drivers.
Sanchez.
Yes.
Drivers standing. Sanchez is currently 13th.
But where is he in terms of points after this race?
Points after this race, he will.
Sanchez has actually left a comment on my stream. Surely I will get overlapped 3 times. I don't see that happening, Sanchez. His actual name being Ricardo. And Denmark up to 3rd.
Can't exactly remember where he finished, to be honest.
It's fine. That's fine. Oh, Towney is around. Towney is around. Short Marcus is retired from the session. How long have we got left of the session? I can't... Oh, 2 minutes to go. Wow, I mean, this is just crazy. So, where are we? Looks like Chris has run out of fuel. Got to stay on an outlap. Cyberspace is up to 10th now. Cyberspace up to 10th. 103.502. I'm still surprised we have not seen a sub 1. We've not seen a sub 120 at 103. I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet.
I'm quite shocked we haven't seen one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Ditto. I think...
We're not far off.
Nope. We've got Towney. He's the next to start his fast lap. I'm going to sit on board with Towney for this one. We've got... It's going to be... I mean, if I'm not wrong, he's only going to get one chance, because I think by the time he crosses the line again, it's going to be close. He's abandoning. He's decided not to do it. So, where are we?
I'm looking at Jim in a minute, and
Jim? He's on a fast lap, isn't he? But he's not doing anything at the moment.
Improved. He did try to steal a little cheeky toe from Chris Salmon. But I don't think that helped him.
Nope. And he has invalidated this lap anyway. So let's see, what can Jim, head of league alongside Mitch, what can they produce? What can he produce here for his final lap? Invalidating over first term. He invalidated the first term. So let's sit on board with, I'm going to sit on board with John Cox. Currently down in 12th. A few minutes ago he was in joint third, fourth place, and now down in 12th. Going to have 3 option on tyres. Just surprised to see Eatmo Dust down in 18th, still in the pit, so he's not going to set another time, and has set that time on mediums. I'm surprised by that. I know Eatmo Dust has very good race pace compared to quali pace. I'm the same, so I guess that's his plan. But what's John Cox going to produce here? Up to 3rd in the Ferrari. Up to 3rd. Let's see. HT has just gotten over. Go to bed. Go to bed. Okay.
Where's Mitch? Is he on a fast lap at a minute?
Whoa, that must have been gutsy for HT. I was just watching him over the end of sector 1, 2 cars ghosting, thankfully, but literally pedal to the metal, flat out, really going for it. So what is Taylor going to produce? Is he going to improve us right?
2 seconds up.
CDM is 2 seconds up.
No, down.
Oh, okay, so he won't be improving.
Sorry guys.
But HT 44 thousandths up on his time. He gets a bit wide through turn 7. I think that's his downfall corner. Let's see though. Is he going to go sub? Is he going to go sub? Out of the way, CDM. Thank you. And here we go. Towards the line. Is this going to be a sub 103? No. He decided to withdraw from it. He withdrew from it. I think he doesn't want to start on more worn hard tyres. So, have we got anyone else? No, but that is it. And that was a very, very surprising and quick qualifying session. I can't believe that was 20 minutes. Well, 18, so, but yes.
Hold on, this. Yeah, it's finished. It's just Paul Armstrong's getting pushed back in. So currently, let me just update the Twitter if you want to read out the
go for it.
Lineup starting grid. Yeah.
So we have got in the Williams H Taylor starting on pole position. We have got SpongeBob in second. Now, did I call it or did I call it? Jonathan Cox in the Ferrari, third. Denmark in fourth in the AlphaTauri. Fantastic performance there by the American. Fatir in the Alfa Romeo, fifth. Itzlu in the McLaren, sixth. Towney in the Aston Martin, seventh. Matt Chandler, 8th in the Williams. Paul Harrison 9th in the Alpine, and Haar rounding off the top 10 on mediums.
You've got a couple of visitors tomorrow.
I'll be right back, guys.
I'm on my own. I've been left on my own. Harv Spinella, mate. Right, that's what we want you to do. Oh, I keep forgetting to add them bloody hashtags, mate. No, I'll be alright. It'll be alright. My tweets aren't as good as halves.
Sorry about that, guys. I am back, and yes, so that was the top 10. Harv, the only one in the top 10 starting on the mediums. It's gonna pose an interesting strategy. Is he going to be able to keep up with the guys on the faster tyres? I mean, for me, I normally aim to get to about lap 15 on the softs and then switch to the mediums. That's kind of how I run this race. Obviously, we know Harv to be have some sensational pace. Let's hope he can show that in the race today. He's going to need to keep up with the likes of the front drivers who are going to be on faster tyres. At what point do you reckon it's going to be the crossover?
I reckon the crossover is going to come to about lap 18. No, I wouldn't. Lap 20. Lap 20 to lap 22, that's going to be the crossover period.
What, where the mediums will get faster than the softs? I would have hoped the soft drivers will be off and running.
No, when the softs start to go off, the mediums start to go off.
Well, yeah, I'm with you.
The crossover is going to be about lap 10, possibly lap 11.
Yeah, I was thinking like lap 8 to 10. So, see how it goes. Now, Cyberspace has left the session, interestingly, so hopefully he can get back in. And we're off here in the OBF1 Tier 1 round 5 here. Austria, H. Taylor gets a fantastic start. We've had a collision. We've got FTH is out and he collided with an Aston Martin. I'm going to presume that to be Towney. Stay has got a 5-second penalty and we are already under VSC conditions. Who is that with wing damage? It's got to be. It's not CDM.
I think it was Chris Summit, you know, because he got a 5-second place collided with.
I'm looking.
Stevie Ventino's got a.
Penalties are going crazy, aren't they?
He's collided with Jim.
And we've got a full safety car. It is a full safety car. Full safety car. So already here in lap 1.
What's that Twitter? I know.
I guess we're going to get to see who it was. It wasn't Sanchez, was it? No. I'm trying to figure out. There was definitely another car that went with him. It couldn't have been Sanchez. It was way too far. So yeah, looking at the predicted pit stop strategy powered by AWS, it's showing easily manageable one stopper, medium to soft, but also suggesting medium soft. Obviously, we'll see a much quicker pace that way. But with the drivers now, most of them starting on. Let's have a look at tyres. What are we looking at here? So we have got most of the drivers having chose to start on the mediums that had choice. Eat My Dust, interestingly, has chosen to start on the hards and is already up 5 places. So we've got Steve Ventino and Towney both in the pits. Stay going on to the hards. That's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing. I know Stay's managed to make tyre wear amazing in previous races. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to need to. So we see Cyberspace rejoining the session. I was wondering why it gone so quiet there. So.
Oh, I keep forgetting the hashtag OBF1.
Oh, oopsie. So, thank you. So yeah, let's have a look. So, as prescribed, we've got 3, 6, 7 drivers still on the softs. Harv up from 10th to 7th on the mediums, but with a penalty of 5 seconds.
Towney's lost out 10 places.
He, I think, might have been the car collected by FTH. I did say I thought it was an Aston Martin. I knew it was a dark coloured car. I wasn't sure Aston Martin or Mercedes, but Mercedes weren't high up enough. So I presumed. He's back in. He's back in.
He is.
Wow.
Got to be a wing change, that has.
No. He's serving his penalty.
Smart man.
He's serving his penalty. Going on to the mediums, he's going to do a two-stopper. That is clever.
Stay, you've broke the game, mate.
So, I don't think there were any position changes in the top 5. Besides Itzlu, who's up a place, I think, from Vatir's retirement.
Yeah, I've got it, yeah.
Matt Chandler up 2 places, Harv up 3. Biggest gainer being Itmodust up from 18th to 13th. And on the hard compound, now we've got the notification. Safety car is in this lap. Stay has pitted, got rid of his penalty. Will he be on? Because he started on the mediums. Will he be on the same mediums as the question? That's what I wonder.
I don't know. They look very crowded, so the safety car must be coming in this lap.
It is, yeah. We've already had the message from race control that we will be racing at the end of the lap. So I'm going to sit on board. I always sit on board with second because you get to watch the jump from first. So I'm sitting on board as H. Taylor launches. He's gone already 6/10 of a second up on SpongeBob, but good reaction time there. Jonathan Coxday right on board, keeping up with them. Where's the gap? Where is the gaps? Itmodust already a second behind Marcus. Denmark getting a lot of the sausage curb, giving Lou a great slingshot. Right alongside the American against Lou. Lou breaks late. Does he make it? Yes. Wow. Great move there by Lou up to 4th place. Getting past Denmark, who struggled out of turn 1. Now see Jonathan Cox right on the back of SpongeBob.
Right, FTH is claiming it was his fault, that crash at the start.
Okay.
So
well,
I'm gonna ask him what happened and see if we can get any info from Ted.
Go for it.
I'm not Ted, Anthony Davidson at Race Control.
Go for it. I'm going to stay on board with this battle for second.
Oh, someone spun. Oh, it looked like someone spun.
I'd say half hour.
Look like HT spun by the looks of it on my screen.
No, it's Matt Chandler. Matt Chandler. H. Taylor's still in first. Jonathan Cox is keeping up with SpongeBob, but
he spun again. Matt
yeah,
he's just reset the track.
Has he? Oh, it hasn't all been disabled. Oh wow.
Yeah, Matt Chandler just reset the track. I just called that. So
okay.
We'll have to discuss that with him.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
So where the battle is, Denmark is no real battle. You've got a good battle here between Jim and Paul Harrison for 7th place.
Cyberspace and Marcus are going at it. Not Cyberspace and Marcus. Chris Summit and Cyberspace. Chris must get him overtaken by Cyberspace.
Oh, Paul runs a bit wide there through turn 6. And again, Paul really struggling for traction here.
Is this just a bad track for Chris Summit? Because he didn't do too great on Monday.
Maybe. We all have our tracks we don't like, right?
Yeah, America.
But moving back on, we're now going on to lap 36, and H. Taylor with DRS activated has bridged that 1 second gap to SpongeBob. Lap 6, sorry, yes, I'm fine. But little Jim, I'm sitting on board with him. He's got DRS. He's not using the ERS.
Harv's got a penalty.
Yeah, 5-second penalty, wasn't it? It was from lap 1.
Oh, was it?
And yeah, and little Jim makes the move on Paul Harrison from the outside. Next up for him, Half. Will he be able to catch?
There's a battle for 13th. Mitch and Tony are going at it at the minute. Tony's caught up.
Okay.
I know it's at the back, but it's still a battle.
Yes, it is. It is. All the battles matter because you can be somewhere near the back, and before you know it, you're battling for a podium. Right, Kieran?
Space. Yeah.
I'm sitting on board with Cyberspace, who Jim has dropped Paul Harrison already 8 tenths up, and Cyberspace just a quarter of a second, but does not get a great line there through turn 10. through turn 9 will leave him compromised. Marcus sliding through turn 10. Not sure if he's going to initiate track limits there, but we've got a bit of a rush train going on here. What about Denmark?
He's on the back of Lou at the minute. He might get him on the straight.
I thought Marcus was going to lose it there. I really thought he got the sausage curb out of turn 1 and really had to control it. Now CDM is right on the back of Marcus. He's got the inside line.
Oh, there
was a bit of movement there. Ditto with Marcus. CDM did brilliant to avoid a collision there. Marcus holding the inside line, coming down to turn 4. And is able to hold CDM off for now, but 7 tenths.
4 tenths off SpongeBob at the minute. Can he keep up?
And Lou is only 4 tenths behind SpongeBob, and their boat he's going to be, as Denmark pits up the first track limits penalty. CDM also running wide into turn 8. We've got yellow flags. We've got an Aston Martin off. That's going to be Towney. That's Towney. Towney is spun out of turn 8, and short Marcus. He is down, but he is not out. And Marcus also picking up a 3-second penalty for track limits. CDM has lost quite a bit of time to Marcus there. But I think he's going to be okay. Yeah, he's fine for now.
Matt Chandler's still down in 18th. I wonder what's happened to him.
Maybe, well, his tyres lit up, didn't he? Obviously, it takes some time to get them back to temperature. To a decent temperature, so you're not spinning out of all the corners, but there's only 8 seconds between him and Towney. So
SpongeBob and Jonathan are going at it. No, it's not. It's Lou.
SpongeBob and Lou.
It was SpongeBob and Jonathan, but now
John's got past. And Johnny's really putting on the speed. He is catching HT, I would say, right now. He's dropping SpongeBob.
I think Matt Chandler really needs to safety guard.
Wow, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. So SpongeBob is practically out of ERS. So is Lou. Jonathan has got over 40% left. H Taylor as well, doing fine with it, 60%. But 2 drivers are pulling away. And obviously not right now because of ERS and DRS. SpongeBob that looking up down the inside, but thinks better of it. And there's contact between Lou and SpongeBob. Does Lou have damage? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It didn't look too heavy and it was under braking, but I'm definitely thinking that's going to be light green or yellow. Oh, Lou outbraking himself again into turn 4 there. I thought that was going to be
some wing damage there if he's outbraking himself there.
Maybe.
Surely he won't do it twice.
Yeah, he's dropped him back. He is dropping back. His line's a bit jolted, but
I can't see no damage. But he's definitely
got it. He has got it. Yeah, he's losing so much time. This is going to be pitting. Unfortunate there for Lou, but yeah, as he dives to the pit lane. Yep, and makes it, meaning Harv is up to 4th, started 10th.
We've got a battle for 8th at the minute. We got short Marcus, Paul Harrison, and Side Space.
Talk us through it.
He's on the back of Marcus is on the back of Paul Harrison at the minute, going into turn 1. Paul Harrison lost the rear end slightly.
Yep. And that's the catapult.
Now, so Marcus has now got 8th place.
Oh, that was close. I thought there was going to be contact. I thought there was going to be contact there between Marcus and Paul Harrison.
CDM's joining the battle now as well. He's right on the rear end of Harrison.
I'm just seeing the differences in ERS here. The levels are crazy. Like Marcus is on 71%, CDM is on 14.
It's mad.
I know CDM told me a little tactic of his yesterday is that he expunges all of his ERS and then he knows does not have that assist and just has to go faster. It actually propels him on to drive faster, and that's what he does. That's his strategy. Good on him.
That's why he's always spinning into the pit wall, pushing too hard.
Hey, he hasn't done that all season, so...
He's done it 2 races ago.
Okay, that I did not know. As we see Denmark pitting, Denmark taking a flip onto... Is it going to be the mediums, or...
He's going on the mediums, yes.
25 laps. That's not going to be... It's doable, but it's not ideal. I'm looking at side of space on the inside of Jim. Jim giving plenty of space to side of space there, who is going to have the DRS.
I wonder what's happened to Jim. Jim's normally a little bit quicker than this. He's normally fighting for the top 4 places.
Yes, but let's also bear in mind that the top 3 are on softer tyres, and I believe the delta difference is about 7/10 of a second around here.
Did he start?
He did, yes. Jim started on the mediums.
That would explain.
He started outside of the top 10, Jim did. No, he didn't, but he did. I think he did, because the only driver that set the fastest lap time on the mediums in the top 10 was Hov. So, no, he's pitted onto the mediums. He's pitted onto him with 12 laps in. He's done 10 laps on them. So there will be another pit stop, of course, but he's on 11 lap old mediums as compared to Cyberspace, who's on exactly the same. Halves are 3 laps older. And I'm watching now, SpongeBob is within striking range of Jonathan Cox, not having to worry about Lou on his back anymore. As I speak about Lou setting the fastest lap of the race, SpongeBob does have DRS. He's not using his ERS, he knows it's patience, it's going to be about patience, wants to rebuild that up.
What he probably doesn't know is Jonathan Cox also doing the same at the minute.
Yes, exactly.
So that's going to be.
We've got a yellow flag. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That's a Mercedes. That's Cyberspace out, and we are under VS full safety car. He's lost it coming out of turn 4, or coming around turn 5. Cyberspace.
We got news on FTH as well.
Okay.
He thought the lobby had glitched because he didn't see the red light, and as the last one went out, he wasn't ready. So he seen the cars moving, and he put his foot down too much.
Got throttle happy. So that tells me no traction. He's not running traction. Obviously, as a medium traction driver, I know that is not an issue. If you smash the throttle for the first, but on off, you see that difference. You just see it straight away. We're gonna have some double stack in here. We are gonna have double stack in here. I'm looking forward to seeing what the field is gonna be as we get resuming. So Chris and CDM have stayed out, having started on the mediums. Chris and CDM are now 1-2. H Taylor is in 3rd, Jonathan Cox 4th, SpongeBob 5th, Denmark 6th. SpongeBob and Harv both going on to the hard tyres. Harv, I think, had no choice, obviously starting on the mediums. And I don't know, what do you think that's the right choice? To go onto the hards this early, having started on the mediums? I think I would have done the same as CDM and Chris. I would have stayed out, got out the traffic, especially being in Harv's position. Not like, you know, he knows he's a fast driver, he knows he's got that pace. He did not, I mean, I guess also he got rid of his 5-second penalties, so I do understand that. I do understand that with the opportunity to get rid of his 5-second penalty, because that will affect him later on in the race. So I guess I can understand it, rather than server in the pits and in the pits when the race is active. So so SpongeBob, I've just had an update from SpongeBob. They put the wrong tyres on for him. He wanted the mediums. He wanted to go the mediums all the way, but
was he in AI when he sent that message then?
Sorry?
Was he in AI when he sent that message?
I'm going to presume so. I just got the notification about it, so I'm going to presume so. Obviously watching our stream, so thanks for tuning in, SpongeBob. I've got 6 people currently with me, so yeah, we are lap 14. Half, I think Half did make the right choice. Who wants to serve a 5-second penalty under regulation racing when you can save it under a safety car? So I guess I do understand that. And he's come out in 7th. No penalties. I probably was. SpongeBob speculating that he's going to have better tyres towards the end. What do you reckon? We're going to have 22 laps right now. 22 laps of racing, presuming there's no more safety cars. I don't think the mediums, he's just gone to the hards. So I think when we're looking at tyre wear 20 laps in, it's going to be 40s for the mediums, maybe 30s for the hards.
I don't think hards would be the right decision, if I'm honest.
I mean, he did say it was a pit crew error, So I'm going to get back on board with Chris. Let's watch CDM drop the throttle. H. Taylor not allowing anything to get, not allowing either driver to get far away from him. CDM is leaving it late. He is leaving it very late. And he's gone. He has gone. CDM has gone. And the race is resuming here with the Aston Martin driver. Jonathan Cox picking up a 3-second penalty as we head for down, out and back into racing. CDM already 9/10 up on Chris in the Haas. And H. Taylor picks up a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Has that just opened the race up, do you think? Chris Sammer already on the defence of H. Taylor on much fresher mediums. Down the inside. Is there contact a bit but nothing untoward? Jonathan Cox follows H. Taylor through there. Chris having to really defend and getting taken to the outside of the track. Drops from 2nd to 4th. So H. Taylor and Jonathan already past CDM. Now this kind of feels a bit like deja vu for me. H. Taylor hunting down CDM.
We got Shaw Marcus on the back of Denmark now as well.
Yep.
He's trying to get to P7 at the minute. Oh, we've also got Harv in P6 trying to get past SpongeBob. They're both on hards. Harv's gone onto the hards as well.
Harv didn't, I think, have an option because he started on mediums. Because of you're not making softs last 20 laps, and he wanted to get rid of his 5-second time penalty. You don't want to be doing that in regulation race, do you?
SpongeBob at the minute.
Let's have a look. I'm going to sit on board. And they're both right on the back of Chris. Chris is really struggling here. Haas 4-6 at the moment. Is Chris going to hold up? Do his best to defend against SpongeBob so that his teammate can catch up. Oh, there looks a bit of contact there between SpongeBob and Chris as we head down to turn 3. Great line there. Who's going to get the better traction? Out. SpongeBob makes the move. Go on.
Still there somewhere. They are there.
Now, what can Harv do?
There we go, man.
There we go. No worries, it's fine. And Harv completes the move on Chris. Chris plummeting. Marcus now the next to take Chris. Is it going to happen? A great line there by Marcus. He's got to have better traction there. Nope.
DDM might have messed up by not.
Who spun? Has someone spun? I'm not sure he has because he's going to go onto the softs. And he's going to be rapid. I mean, I know CDM said at the start of the race, if he can finish in the top 10, he's happy. I think he's going to allow himself that opportunity to get onto him, the softs, and I think the only other driver that now has that option is Chris Samu. Who do you think is going to be faster? Me, personally, I'm going CDM.
But at the minute, we've got HJ right on the back of CDM.
Indeed.
Probably looking to make a move into turn 3 now.
Yep, but CDM defending very aggressively there and running wide. H. Taylor... That shouldn't be track limits, but Jonathan Cox now right on the inside of CDM. He will lose the lead. Oh, whoa, there's contact there between Jonathan and CDM.
CDM's dropped down.
He's going to lose out to H. Taylor there as well. So CDM now, I don't know, he didn't. He did not hit the barrier. If he did at that speed, he would have spun. So, I don't think he did. Let's have a look at his lines. No, his lines are fine.
CDM won't be happy with that. 100%.
Matt Chandler picking up a 3-second time penalty.
And Jim at the minute. No, it's not. Sorry. Yeah, it is.
Yep. It's a bit of a. It's going to be a DRS train. There's not a single driver besides Sanchez outside of a second driver ahead. This is going to be a DRS train. Yeah,
I don't think he's going to get him into turn 1, but I reckon Steve can get him into turn 3.
I'm watching Harv. Oh, SpongeBob is down. He's lost it through turn 1. Promoting Harv to 4th.
Avoid the hards.
And guess what? DRS train no longer. It is Branch Marcus 7 tenths behind Harv, who's a second behind CDM, who is 9 tenths behind Taylor. Taylor really going aggressive there. Jonathan Cox has taken the lead from Taylor. By aggressive, I mean trying to get the position back for Jonathan Cox. Nothing untoward. Obviously, he does not want to lose out. Both with penalties, both with 3-second penalties. So this is as much on track as it is after de facto penalties have taken place. So where are some battles? I mean, the DRS train still exists. Harv is going to be on CDM's back. I don't think CDM's going to have that pace. When is he going to get that pit done? When is he going to get in and get his pit stop done? He's got to be getting close. And he's losing so much time. CDM will drop to, I would say, to 16th. as TRM picks up his first warning. Harv he's on the outside, he's on the grass and still able to get past CDM cleanly. Marcus is looking the inside of CDM. Sorry, mate.
Yes, Chris Summit is losing the place to Tony now.
Yeah.
Well.
Do you reckon he's definitely got something. Maybe he's got sideboard damage. Oh, that was very ambitious on the brakes there by Marcus. CDM looking for the cutback. I think he knew Marcus was going to make that move, but yeah, no, Marcus is going to make that
on
stick.
the back of the Juventino at the minute as well. He's going to look to make the move now into probably turn 1. I wouldn't risk overtaking until you get to the main straight, the start finish line.
Denmark and CDM alongside each other. CDM losing so much time. CDM is in.
That's it. CDM's probably going to go.
Whoa, that was so close. I thought CDM was going to get a time penalty there. And for his speed, he slammed on those brakes. It is just tyres. 16 laps on the softs. They're going to fall.
But we're just going to make a little bit of a lunge into turn 3 just to get their position on
Taylor unable to get past Jonathan Cox.
He hasn't pulled it off quite. Oh, he lost traction as well. Is he going to make it into turn 4 though? Jonathan
has got a fantastic setup for this track. I mean, Taylor he can't get near him on the straights. He cannot get near him on the straights. Harv picks up his first penalty of the day. Running, well, that will be another track infringement warning. He's really pushing. He does not want to lose to Marcus. He needs to stay in Marcus's DRS, because if he doesn't on the fastest,
I'm going to be disappointed in him in that McLaren. I want to see a McLaren on one of the top steps.
Well, we saw one in Tier 2, didn't we? With Stavkov.
Yeah, but we've got to get another one on there.
Yes, we have.
The Joint Constructors Championship.
Ooh. That's a very good line there by Harv, but will that have initiated a warning? Marcus is going to be a sitting duck here. Harv moves to the inside.
Harv got past him easily there, well before the freaking zone.
But H. Taylor cannot get past Jonathan. He cannot.
Little Jim and Denmark are going for it at the minute as well. I think Jim's just pulled this one out, but Denmark does have DRS, while Jim doesn't. Shouldn't
Denmark be letting his Red Bull teammate, so to speak, past? No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, those sort of affiliations do not work in this sort of game. Oh, that was close. I think Jim had to back off there. Who's going to lose out to stay here? No, I thought he was going to lose to stay there. Like the line Jim had to take there to avoid. I thought, but I guess stay was on the dirty part of the track and couldn't get the traction. Maybe that's why Jim is still in 6th. But he's going to be eager to get that place back. He is not going to want to stay behind Denmark. Denmark on 9-lap-old mediums. Those will get into the end.
Is right on the back of HT at the minute.
So HT got past then, and he must have done that in sector 3, the sector where I'm surprised. But Jonathan, I mean, look at this speed. He's going to.
He's going to make that lunge into turn 3, and he's probably going to make it stick. To be honest,
is he going to have DRS? Nope. But H Taylor will be coming back with DRS. He's going to go to the outside. I think I prefer trying to go to the outside for the take as well. So, H. Taylor. Wow, could they get any closer without contact? That was amazing there by the two drivers.
Personally, on that turn right there, I wouldn't take the outside. You know what happens to Alex Albon?
Yeah, but that wasn't Lewis Hamilton. That was H. Taylor. He's a better driver than Lewis Hamilton.
You said it, not me.
I did. Sue me, Lewis. Wait, I'm worth nothing. Good luck. So, coming around the last turn, these two drivers still going at it.
Back of M. Chandler at the minute. M. Chandler up to 8th, so whatever he's done to get back in the race this work. He's going into the pit now.
Jonathan making the move, a good line there through turn 1. Half picking up another 3-second time penalty.
Jim, Denmark's got back. Jim's gone well wide there, so Steve's just got past Jim.
Tony
so
picking
Jim's
up
going to be looking at that place back as well.
Yeah. I think he stays past Denmark as well.
He is. I'm watching on board with him at the minute.
Okay. Denmark seems to be really struggling on these mediums. I think he's going to have to make a decision here. Struggle the rest of the race or get in and get on softs. If he's struggling after 11, if he's struggling on 11-lap-old mediums, What's he going to be like on 24 lap old mediums? He's not going to manage. Get in. He's going to. I think the American needs to get in, get new tyres, and also that puts him in a great position for fastest lap, in my eyes. But he's going to plummet. I mean, a pit stop around here is about 18 seconds. So he runs wide into turn 9. Oh,
he's
really
very
having to land.
happy.
Yes.
Very front end happy.
But Jim, 7/10 of a second behind the Alfa Romeo stay.
Denmark's trying the best. We've got Lou on the back of Denmark as well. Can Lou get past Denmark?
I think so. He's not got any EOS though. He's moved to the inside, but he's going to attempt. But he did not have enough speed. I did not think he was going to have it there.
Yeah, avoid contact. I don't know how.
Yeah.
To be honest,
respect. Driver respect, isn't it? You know what line they're taking. You adjust your line. That is what good quality racing is about, and that is what OBF1 is about. High quality action, respecting the other drivers, and some great action is led to it, as we're seeing right now.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Why not? Have a way with words.
Gotta be said.
Moving back on, let's have a look. Oh yes, I'm seeing that as well. Really getting on the grass, and his tyres are looking like they're spotting. I'm hoping that's not my screen failing, but his tyres are really spotting.
They are 11 laps old as well.
This is true.
What's the penalty situation?
I was literally just thinking the same thing. So Marcus 3 seconds less than half. Half's got 6. Jim stay don't. It's Lou's got 9 seconds. That's going to hurt him. It's really going to hurt him because none of these penalties are removable. They are all track limit penalties. So
no, the new ones we removed are possible.
No, but you know what I mean. They couldn't serve a pit stop. Like if we get a late safety car, as so often been the case, those are going to count. Those will count, and that will cripple a driver's race. So. Right, so I'm looking. Matt Chandler, currently the fastest driver on track on a 1:05.073 fastest lap, but he's in 13th. He's not getting any points for that fastest lap. He needs to make movements, but 7 seconds behind SpongeBob in 10th. Is he going to be able to? I don't think so. So I can see Marcus is getting ever closer to half. He doesn't need to pass him on track, but I'm sure Marcus, as Tier 1 championship leader, he wants to catch up to HT. He needs to catch up to HT, who is still battling hard with Jonathan Cox, having just got past him. But again, tip for tap. However, HT with ERS having got through turn 3, still had DRS and is able to hold that position through turn 4. 73% ERS as well. He's not even. Wow, this is just incredible from HT. You were saying, sorry, Karen.
It's over now. I was just
okay.
It's Lou was getting overtaken by Jim, I think it was.
Yeah, Jim is the driver ahead of him. Oh, Jim runs very wide there, and Lou gets an amazing line out of turn 8, getting past Jim. He's going to have to defend from Stay Juventino here. Is he going to be able to hold off the Italian? Yes, but Lou, fantastic traction.
Marcus is pitted at the minute. Marcus is in the pits. I believe he's going on softs.
He will be, yeah. He's going on the softs. He's going for the fastest lap. Maybe he just felt those mediums were coming. Maybe they are wearing faster than anticipated.
They were about 12 laps old. So.
Yeah. So do you want to know what I'm doing? I'm checking to see if any drivers are getting fuel warnings yet. None yet. So it looks like lessons have been learned from Monday, but I am seeing the penalties racking up. So where has that brought Marcus? Marcus is in 11th. He's 3.5 seconds behind CDM, but
he can catch CDM. He's on 6 lap old softs,
and he's battling. Him and SpongeBob are battling hard. They're behind TRM, Meet My Dust, but as we both know, battling. You lose so much time battling somebody.
You do.
It's not like Marcus is going to close that gap, I have a feel. And fresher softs, he will get.
Lou, Jim, and Stay Juventino at the minute. They're battling hard as well. They all want that 4th place.
Townie is on the back of them as well. Just 2 tenths behind Stay.
Here's a massive battle for fourth in the minute.
Yes. Jonathan Cox
just traded place with HJ as well at the front. Looks like he might have went off track or something because he's only 5 tenths. So he must have gone very wide into turn 3 it was.
Oh wow, great defending there by Lou. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. It's Matt Chandler. He's lost it cut out of turn 1 again.
Can't park there, sir. Oh, he hasn't parked. He's
No.
still going.
Yeah, he's still going. But his tyres are going to be burning. We've got a battle between the AlphaTauris of Mitch and Denmark. Mitch out of VRS. Denmark has got over 50%. And obviously DRS as well. Both on the medium tyres. How old are they? Mitch 5 laps in, Denmark 2 laps in. What do you? I think Mitch needs to give Denmark the opportunity to go chase Marcus. On 5 lap old softs, he's going to start to feel it. He's not in a points position as we see TRM out diving into the pits. Okay then. Short Marcus, no surprisingly, he's on fresh softs. And he's right on the back of SpongeBob already, who's out of ERS. Marcus doesn't have much himself, only 20%, but this I think is going to be textbook. And up to 9th, is this going to be for Marcus, who goes purple in the first sector as well? Yes, Marcus completing the move, and CDM is next.
Harv's catching slowly to the front 2 at the minute as well. Seems to be catching anyway.
The battle for 4th is still hot. I'm very impressed with Towney. He's on hards.
Fair play to the lad.
And wow, and this just shows you what a difference you can have when battling, because 14 lap old hards and he's able to catch him and keep up with them. This just shows the difference battling makes, and it will not surprise me. Ooh, Jim does run wide out of turn 1, I would say so. I did see that a driver seemed to have lost something in sectors 2. No, he does not. He does not. Oh wow! What? Oh, Towney! Wow. Yes, that's what I saw as well.
CDM struck back as well. Shot Marcus just got past CDM.
Yeah, that does not surprise me, and he's going to be hunting this pack down for his life. 6 laps to go.
Trying to get the position back though. They are battling in turn 4.
Of course, they're both on. Well, 9 lap old sauce of CDM. He's really. I don't know how he's managing to keep up with him. Still no change. Little Jim has been passed by Lou again. I'm looking at the penalty. I want to look at penalties. Lou's got 9 seconds of penalties. Is he potentially damaging his own race to hold up Jim here? Because he could easily get onto this DRS train. I mean, I know he's got clear air, and that is sometimes worth. As I see Towney go down the inside of Stay Juventino. Bit of contact, but nothing untoward in my opinion. And Towney making a move for 6th position. Jim still right on the back of Lou. I mean, this battle has kind of. Oh, there is contact between the Red Bull and the McLaren. Close. Is Jim going to be able to get him here into turn 5? Sorry, turn 5. I think it is going to be the move complete. There is contact. I think there was nowhere for Jim to go. That was.
Paul Harrison coming to turn 3.
And he's passed him.
He's locked up. I think he spun that Haas.
That would be Chris Amo. Yep. Jim is now up to 4th as well. 1.5 seconds behind John Cox, who has slipped back. I think John Cox must have had a spin, because John Cox is now 10 seconds behind Taylor. Obviously, we saw very earlier, just a few laps ago, Jonathan and H. Taylor side by side, so I don't know what's happened there, but Jonathan Cox now only a second ahead of Jim, and Jim doesn't have a penalty. Jonathan Cox has 3 seconds, so he's de facto 7th? No, he's going to lose out to Jim's Stay at the moment, but it's close. This is going to be close. Does Jonathan have any damage is the question. I'm not seeing any. End plates are fine. Yeah, I don't see damage, so I'm guessing maybe just a bit of battling. SpongeBob getting the fastest lap, but very far down to the point it will not count. It is just taking points from away, I believe Marcus. Yeah, I believe it's Marcus who previously had it. And guess what? Marcus is now on the back, as is CDM. CDM has really kept up with Marcus, and they are both now back on the back of this town. As I see, Towney has got past Lou. Steve Ventina is right on the back of Lou, as is Short Marcus and Jonathan
Lou's
Cox.
got 12 seconds of penalties as well.
Jonathan Cox has dropped to 9th. He's struggling, he's in the pits. Jonathan Cox is in the pits. What a disastrous race did he enter his race. He was doing so well. I'm guessing he must have had some sort of damage that's forced him to pit. And out will probably lose out on the top 10, so unfortunately. It didn't look like it must have been on like the. Oh, Marcus has broken very late, and this contact will stay that. He's going to have produced damage on Marcus's car. No doubt about it, Marcus is going to be suffering from wing damage there. Stay doing a great job there to keep it on the track. That was a lot. Yes, but neither did Jonathan Cox, and he had enough wing damage to make him pit. Now, where is CDM? CDM has really dropped back as well. He's 4 seconds behind Marcus. I think CDM has got damage as well. He's taking turn 7 very wide and nearly makes contact with Denmark. Denmark has pulled out. So what is that? 4 seconds over Mitch as well. So getting past Mitch on much fresher tyres. However, he has got spots on his tyres. He has. Marcus's front tyres, by comparison, are looking very fresh, very fast, and he stayed out. So maybe there is some damage because he's taking turn 1 a lot more cautiously, and he's losing time to Stay, who is on 20 lap old mediums, I think, 22 lap old
Jim
mediums.
Now trying to get the jump on Towney. He doesn't get. Stick it to turn 2 now, turn 3. Sorry.
He doesn't need to do this. He does not need to do this. So Harv is 13 seconds ahead of him. Towney has penalties. He doesn't need to risk this. He could for the next 2.5. Yeah, he's a racer. He is a racer. He is a racer. But they are close.
This is unbelievable action.
Yes.
Here in Austria.
With 2 laps to go, Jim and Towney side by side.
Still side by side. Oh.
What a view through turns 9 and 10.
Lou's trying to get involved in the background as well.
I'm watching Harv and Taylor. Harv only has 3 seconds more and has passed H. Taylor on track of penalties. So if H. Taylor makes a mistake in these next 2 laps, this is Harv's race. Harv has got the potential now to win this race.
He needs Taylor to mess up, though I don't think Taylor will.
No, but this is very true. This is very true. But Harv is going to, right now. He's going to get second, and a fantastic drive from the reserve driver. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. We've got a Ferrari coming into the pits. That's Jonathan Cox again.
Oh, he's not having a good race. It's all one gets up for him.
And yep, a retirement in the pit lane for Jonathan Cox. Unlucky there, Jonathan. I know you're following the stream. That was so unlucky there for you, mate. But Harv, going into the last lap, he has now got 6 tenths over HT. HT is a sensible driver. He will see Harv has 3 seconds more of penalties, but
Jonathan Cox.
And it looks like, I'm not going to give a commentator's curse, but Stay could jump to 4th here very easily. He's just got to keep it together for this lap, as long as he does not lose 1.3 seconds.
HT. I've Towney caught up to HT, or am I just?
No, Towney is 14.5. It's 15 seconds behind HT. HT and Harv are coming around to the second sector.
So
and Harv
check the flag in P1 on track, but HT will take it on penalties as it stands. That is a commentator's curse waiting to happen. Yeah, but I doubt it's gonna happen. Like,
you are correct. So Harv takes the checker flag, but this will be another win for HT, and Marcus getting a 3-second penalty on the last lap. He's lost
P3 as long as he doesn't get a penalty.
Mitch is going to take P8 at the moment. Denmark, Short Marcus has just gone from 7th to 9th because of that last lap penalty. So I'll always say commentators cast. Shot Marcus pips Lou. So Mitch goes from 9th to 6th. Wow. That is what a clean race can do for you. TRM has taken the last points paying position in 10th. What a race. What a race. CDM setting the fastest lap, but it will be to Novell. And I'm seeing Paul Harrison. Okay, he did cross the line in 12th, but he's like, I'm guessing he had a little bit of a bye-bye sort of thing. Spinning out the last corner. So, yeah, that is Austria. Stay Juventino, I am not surprised, gets driver of the day. A fantastic performance. 24 lap old hards. Wow. No, it was mediums. He was on mediums. 24 lap old mediums. And H. Taylor with his iPhone. Another race win. A championship lead. A commanding championship lead now.
Who came third? Second? Tweet.
Second would be Harv, and third is Little Jim.
Jim takes third. Jim will be disappointed with that, I'm pretty sure. Jim needs to catch up.
I'm not sure.
He seems to have improved from the last game coming into this new game. So the final order is: first we have HT, second Harv, third Little Jim, fourth Steve Ventino, fifth Tony, sixth Mitch, seventh Denmark, eighth Port Marcus, ninth it's Lou, 10 is Eat My Dust with 11th finishing off the top 10. And then we have Chris Summit, Paul Harrison, it's SpongeBob, CDM, and I can't scroll down.
Sanchez, Chandler, and Jonathan Cox. So we had just 3 retirements here out of a 19-man grid. And
we can't complain about that. We've had some fantastic action on track as well.
Exactly. Shall we? I think this has been a fantastic race. I don't know about you, but I thoroughly enjoyed commentating it, Kieran, alongside you. It's been fantastic.
It has. I can say the same. And I've enjoyed doing Twitter as well. That was very... took my attention off the race a bit, sadly though. But
that's fine. I had enough talking for... I think I had enough talking for about 4 people in that, to be fair, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. Who would you say was your driver of the day though?
Oh, it's hard. Very hard for me. I think I've got to go for... I want to agree with the official. Stay Juventino, 22 lap mediums, made sensible of his strategy. Medium, soft, medium. Medium, hard, medium, even. And making those mediums last. I think it was a fantastic effort there by... Stay. Harv, second place, where rightly so. I think there was a lot of action throughout the field, some great battles, some unfortunate incidents, as always. But yeah, I'm tossing between Harv and Stay. I think for me, it's got to be one of the two.
I've got to agree. I think. Did Stay come from further back down the grid as well, or far further down?
Harv started in 10th, and I believe Stay was in the top. Stay was not in the top 10 because he started on mediums, so I believe Stay was out of the top 10. So they both did very well. Obviously, Stay would have gained more positions. That's why he was awarded driver of the day, and Harv gained 8 positions. So
it wasn't a bad race from either of them though, so
exactly.
Hats off to them.
Exactly.
So that will be the end of this race. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching, and hopefully our Monday commentator, our new one, will have his PlayStation linked up to the OBF1 channel. If not, it will be on another channel and I'll just add it into one of the playlists. But we hope to see you in Azerbaijan. And if not, the next race streamed on this channel will definitely be... give me 2 seconds.
Wednesday.
It's next Wednesday, which I believe is Azerbaijan as well. So
cannot wait. Baku is always one for drama, especially with that lovely castle section. I know where I'll be retiring. But no, have a great week, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and getting so involved with the streams. It's great when we get in constant comments and seeing people watching. So thank you again, and we will catch you on the flip side, guys. Have a great weekend. Me and Kieran we're going out in Manchester partying.
Manchester, what's up?
Let's go, guys. Have a lovely evening, everyone, and thank you so much again. Take care. Bye.